So we just finally, finally able to like balance out our water situation in the house.
Correct. But sometimes, because if your house is new, you have no worries because you use a better pump, higher pressure pump to supply. Sometimes it's because like over the years, our house already like 10 years, 15 years. So the piping also started to, leak a little bit here and there, which is not visible.
Right.
The use of pump, one shot pump in, right? Or then you're finding a lot of wet spots.
Bursts everywhere. Yeah.
And that is really frustrating. You need to hack the wall, man.
That's why actually I don't understand why everybody like to conceal their pipes. I am definitely for open pipes, like buy the nice brass or gold pipes, right? Just
copper pipes.
Open pipe lah. I don't want to conceal them. Scared. Seepages lah, all that.
If you were to ask me my opinion, I always say this lah. I think no offense, but Malaysia has a very unique kind of plumbing system. We have too many types of plumbing systems. Means we have, like you said, just what you mentioned is copper pipe, which usually we use it in those days for hot water, can be used as a cold water as well, but it's a bit costly lah. Right now we have PVC pipe, ABS pipe, poly pipe, stainless steel pipe, and whatsoever pipe coming out. My questions to the authorities is that, do we require so many types of standards? I think we believe that we just need one or two, which is a real good one.
That is like work durable for Malaysia can already. And good value. So anyway, the webinar start already. We can talk about my plumbing situation another day. Hi guys, welcome to our live stream. Actually it's a live webinar today. I have with me today Kok Gei, and he's also the CEO and founder of ewarehouse.my. Ewarehouse.my is Malaysia's largest hardware online DIY store. So it's like Mr. DIY but online version. He also embarked on his own YouTube journey to help his audience with content and all that. So before we begin, I just want to put out a small poll for the audience. Just let us know the first question. Putri, could you help us to put up the poll? Thank you. So we're just going to put one small question just to get everybody going. And then after that, we will talk about his content. We'll talk about stuff, okay? So are you a brand wanting to learn more about how you can promote your brand on with social media, or are you an influencer, or both? So we wait for the audience. Alamak, I just realized that the audience will probably be more on Facebook than on the Zoom. Putri, if you could tell the audience also to come and join the Zoom so they can be more interactive, would be great. Yeah. Okay, so since there's not so many people in the Zoom call at the moment, why don't we just proceed without the poll? Sorry, paise. All right. So let's start with the story about your business. So you probably have had this hardware business for years already lah. Can you talk to us about how did you evolve from there to online? When did you go online? Why did you go online? And what are the experiments that you've done when you've gone online so far?
Should I just start now or something? Because
actually you can actually share with us your slides. Introduce.
There's one particular slide where I actually describe the a little bit what happened. I think that would be
great. Yeah, let's get started.
I don't know how to play around. There's a poll here. Should I X the thing? I think X the thing.
Yeah, you can X the poll, and then you can click the share screen button.
All right. Okay. So anyway, to introduce myself. Hello everyone, this is Kok Gei and welcome to ADKC Home Improvement Show. So hopefully it sounds familiar to you who have watched my video on YouTube with regards to DIY and home improvements. All right, so wait, I first time doing this one, so give me a bit of time. Share screen, this thing coming up. All right. Okay, so today is 19th of February. Move to the next slide. So this is my speaker profile, I think. Okay, so basically I have a master degree in information technology. where I seldom tell people about. But actually, I have a bachelor degree in electrical engineering, but I never have a chance to practice it. So you just imagine that I have a degree in electrical engineering. I'm an engineer, all right? And then I jumped to IT. And then after IT, I jumped to hardware shop. So please bear in mind, this hardware shop that we are talking about here, for those who are not familiar with me or my business or my company, it's not those IT hardware thing, you know. This is all the general hardware, kedai besi, kedai logam, you know, go kim tiam, you know. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of shop, you know. So it's a mom and pop kind of hardware store, that kind of hardware store. So it's like from one, I would say that one profession or your one knowledge, you jump to another one, and then you landed up in the hardware shop where there's no book for you to learn, right? So you have to chap sang a bit lah. Okay. So anyway, I will describe a little bit about the history of my company to address Wen's question just now, that how we actually started the hardware business, how we have growth from there, going online, do this and do that and blah, 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 until who we are today. So anyway, to keep the audience keep coming in, and I have no intent to brag on, I'm a very low profile person, but anyway, I think this is very important. So basically, my company, ADKC Hardware Trading Sdn Bhd, even though it's a small company, all right, but we have managed to win several business awards. That is something that I am proud of, not on my company, but on my team. Always remember that it's a team effort. With me alone, I cannot do anything, but with the whole team, we get to do things that are very impressive. So
Can I stop you for 2 seconds? I just want to know, is your team based in Banting at the moment?
Yes.
Wow, so you seriously
only except for
help the kampong quite a fair bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Because Banting not really big city style lah, so you are actually bringing an online business to a small town like Banting. That's amazing, by the way.
Yeah, but like I said, I actually, I've studied up to primary school in Banting, so I think it's good to be back at the home, at this hometown, which I never expected. But it's good to be back, and it's good to do a business here, and it's also good to bring up the people from Banting. So anyway, I continue the business award. So we have won 3 consecutive years for the Golden Eagle Awards, 16, 17, and 2018. And then the Sinchu Business Excellence Awards, 2017 and 18. We also won the Star Outstanding Business Award under the Most Promising Award, 2018. Well, seriously, it's not difficult, but it's not impossible as well. For those audience, I really share a little bit of experience. So for our company at that kind of small size, kampong, I would say we are kampong, to fight against these bigger SMEs from the city. They are more equipped. They are, I would say, that more resources, more talented. It's not easy. But I told my team that never think of that. Now with the IT coming in, with the e-commerce coming in, we can do better than them. There's no such thing as we will lose to all these big players. You only lose to yourself. All right. So that's my sharing with them. And like I said, then you see 2019, 20, and 21. What happened?
Focus on business. That's called focus on business. No time for all these award things.
Well, it's true. Seriously, what you said is true. Because continue winning. This one my wife tell me which I think is very reasonable. She said that yes, you can win it 1 year, 2 years, but you have to give yourself 3 years is the max. Why? After 3 years, you should set another goal to step up higher. All right. Before you reach that, that's what we are doing now. We have to prepare ourselves. Yeah. Right. So 1920 and this year as well. There's a lot of things happen now, right? The MCO thing, the COVID thing. So we have to alter our plans and move our vessels accordingly. And I'm looking forward, maybe next year we'll have better results, do much more better. I think that's very important. All right. So I jump to another slide already lah.
Okay.
So today the topics I'll cover about introduction now, about myself, my company, then I have a timeline journey, which I think is very important because you need to know where we have been or where we come from, how we actually evolve. That actually, if you connect all the dots together, then you understand that why ATKC is moving into e-commerce, why we are going there, why we are going into the social media, why we need to have YouTube channels and stuff like that, you know. So, and then we will talk a little bit about our marketplaces, our participation, then our social medias. And for this today, my focus is on the YouTube, all right? Because a lot of people will ask me, Ang, why you want to do YouTube lah? You know, why you very eng got nothing to do do YouTube, can make money meh? You know, all this kind of question, a lot of people ask. Seriously, I tell you, if you are thinking about money all this while then you don't do lah. You won't go far one lah. Okay, you really have to know your objective. You really have to know what you want, you know, what to do. Then you can plan, strategize, and move. That is very important. And the last part is the summary. Summary law, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, introduction. So if those of you have never been to my hardware store, this is a typical Malaysia kind of hardware store lah. Only my one is bigger a little bit because I'm not those commercial shop lots kind of hardware store, but it's like the hardware store, kedai logam, kedai besi, you know, all these things that you see lah. And maybe some of you guys may have an impression that, yeah, the kind of very uzou lah, very dirty, all right? Must be no standard one lah. I don't want to go in and stuff like that. Yes, I agree with you, and I totally agree why you don't want to step into our stores. That was year 2000 lah, okay? That time you must say kecil because during that time, if you look at the picture, this is my founder, which is also my father, all right? The interesting story is that we started the business almost at year 2000. At the time, my dad started it, okay? Because it was actually his retirement plan. Very surprisingly, how we started the hardware business. Okay, my
hardware business for retirement plan. I see all the hardware business booming on. How to retire? I think your dad did wrong plan. Not retirement. This one is like, you know, booming plan.
He used to be a contractor, so he started the hardware store. He wanted to do the kecil one lah, small one, to kill some time. Like I said, the gentlemen, the elderly gentlemen are very hardworking, so they want to keep their time occupied and to learn as well, to grow as well. So they started a small little hardware store, and the children are all, hey, go, you go away, you graduated already, you go and work with all these big companies, small company, get experience, don't come back until you are ready. All right, that's my father's dream. Okay. But however, in year 2000, I also graduated, you know, me and my siblings also help out during the part-time. But to be honest with you, this is not an easy job, you know. It's difficult, you know. Very heavy, have to toy. Seriously, very dirty one, no standard one. You coming out, you want to wear tie long sleeve, sorry. During our time, we wear short pants only, you know. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, the siblings join in, and then I would say that we make some changes lah. We try to make some changes. We try to lessen the burdens of our parents. I believe that is the most important motivation that pushes around. All right. So if you see the location is Bantin, as Wen mentioned earlier, 20 years ago, Bantin, right? I think the population for
Kampong, man.
Yes, it's only about
from Klang is 1 hour, no, daripada Klang.
All right, daripada Klang, 1 hour, and the population of the town itself, Bantin, right, is about 50 to 60,000. Very small town, a lot of kelapa sawit one. All right. To start a hardware business from scratch, I tell you, not easy, man. Seriously, not easy. You got no customer. You start with zero, right? So anyway, I just mentioned this is our starting point, okay? What I mean, my company, the starting point. Let's move. All right. Timeline journey is the one that I always love to explain, so you know what we are doing. So in year 2000, I mean, my dad started business in year about 2002, 2003. Me and my siblings joined in. All right. Gradually, one by one. So what we did was, hey, hello. I mean, we try to communicate with those big suppliers from town, from KL, you know, PJ, you know, contact them. Hello, brother. I opened a hardware store in Bantin. We would love to sell your products. Can you send your salesman over? Can you send your whatsoever key account people over? You know, I tell you what, out of the 10 you call, right, never one also they will come. Why? When they look at the Bantin, Bantin, very far. 50,000
population, don't want to go also.
You can say something like that. It's a fact because for them, they don't look at the small business, right? We are way too small. And we, you know, who are the 80 KC? So what we did was, I said, you know, use the IT. That time people were talking about internet, correct? People talking about website, man. But we also cannot be losing out. We also created our website, www.atkc.com.my. So what we did was we actually called them or emailed to them, more standard really, saying that, we have a website. If you do not know about what we do, you can always look at our website, Wow, I tell you, out of 10, now got 11 supplier come in already.
So the website made a huge difference in 2003.
The website made a very good impression of us. You see, I believe during the time, because we are graduates, okay, come on, we can talk. We have a little bit of knowledge, right? We can talk. But the problem is that when we don't have a good presentation like a website, we can't even speak for ourselves. People don't want to listen to you. So when we reverse the thing, you get me, then the supplier out of 10, 11 came. They think that we are a really big company, but of course we really need to do our homework, like talk to them in business, work out the terms, and tell them about what we plan to do. We plan to grow. We need your support. We need your whatsoever resources. Then that's the time we grow, right? So, so the next part I think is quite interesting to share is the barcoding system. When people look at the hardware store and building material, right, they look at a lot of items, different sizes, big, small, medium.
My goodness.
Yeah, where got barcode one, most standard one, all made from China product, this and that.
I think half the shops in Klang still don't have barcode. They just look, then 5 screws, 2 ringgit like that.
Yeah.
No, they don't even bother.
Of course, it's also an advantage for merchants to sell because they can hike up the price anytime.
Correct.
All right, and then I would say that the worst part is that they only started the barcoding because of GST. To be honest,
you are actually 10 years ahead because GST only implemented a few years, so you 10 years ahead, you already did the barcode. Well done.
Yeah, we did barcode.
So guys, just for context, this is way this is like 2007, right? Yeah, 2000 literally is when Facebook was launched. Yeah. So you can imagine how long ago this story is, like the days, Zaman pre-Facebook. Yeah.
Correct. And the best part, like I said, now we got story to tell. So for those new entrepreneurs or newcomers, actually I think it's a good story for me to share.
Yeah.
And it should be a bit fun, we joke a bit, fun a bit. So you learn something through the explanation. I think we have our first Facebook account in 2010 . Also same thing, like I said, be a little bit kiasu is good because when people got Facebook, we also got. Correct. I don't think it's wrong. Maybe we do not have enough contents to share, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But people got Facebook, we also got Facebook. Don't lose too far lah. People say, my su anihuan zui lah, Don't lose too far lah, all right? Then in 2012, that's a part that I say that why our company need to switch to e-com. Is because, like I said, 50,000 at 2003 and 2012, maybe a growth of 10% of population. So it's expecting about 60,000 kind of population within the Bantin town. Of course, within the district, Kuala Langat, yes, I think about 300,000 to 400,000 of population. I believe so during that time. So we have to grow because it's bottleneck. Every time you want to do, because you set yourself apart, because like you want to grow like 10%, like GDP, GDP 4 point something, we set 10% lah, not too much to ask for. When you grow the 10%, 10%, and compounding and compounded, you're supposed to record the growth every year. So where are you going when your nearby people resources are not growing in par with your 10%?
Yeah.
So for us, like, crazy, man. Where are we going? You need to grow your business. You need to hire people. You need to get more equipment, expand your business. But where is your market? Bantin. Cannot law. So we decided to reach out. Reaching out is not that tough because we have customers, we have contractors that move around. So they got projects starting in Klang, PJ, Shah Alam, Sri Kembangan, Nilai, Seremban. So we try to follow them and support them by providing our services and products. So that's fair. But you think about it, it's too slow. So that's why we embark on the e-commerce, because with e-commerce, you can reach out to anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
So I still remember at 2013, we launched already, very excited. But 1 month, no order one. The order you have to, when you drop one email only, you already have to call them up already. Uncle, yes. To be honest with you, that's what we have been through. All right. And then I still remember when they asked us to send things, all right, they asked us to send, hey, boy, will you cheat me or not? Uncle buy a tank, this one 800 ringgit, will you cheat me?
Yeah.
So it was fun because people are also new towards the e-commerce.
Yeah.
So I mean, no doubt they'll question you. They'll ask you, why from Banting you want to send your thing over? My pin, this one you send over is only 20 ringgit, How are you going to make your money? I said, Uncle, you leave it to me. For me, I would say that once I accept your order, even liao lui or not making money, we will fulfill. That's how we started. That time was, we just wanted to gain that confidence because e-commerce, not only we are new, a lot of people also are new, so we are desperate for business. We are desperate to jumpstart the thing. So that was I would say I shared only a little bit of all these some swing, the difficulties.
So before we proceed further, can I ask you from 2003 to 2013, how is 10-year gap, right? How many manpower did you hire in that few years, or was it like a lot of it's outsourced?
No.
Or sendiri do?
Sendiri do. Oh, you mean the outsource in terms of transport or something like that?
No, like all your online things back in 2003 to 2013. Where to find people to do?
Oh yeah. Of course, like I said, I have a little bit of knowledge because I have IT.
Oh yeah, you IT masters.
Number
okay.
one. Number two is that yes, because the time some of the things we can do it ourselves. Because I used to be, I would say that I was doing some programming of my interest, so I know I can do a little bit of coding back in those days. Not now definitely. All right, but
give back already.
No lah. I mean, the thing is that for me is that I think we have to learn. We have to learn, continue to grow. So on the process of learning and growing, you have to go and learn the language lah. If not language, people is not going to help you, man. That's what I was shaped. I was molded to till now.
Yeah.
All right. So imagine like 2003, we only have like 3 or 4 staff. Now we have, I think 2030 we should have recorded 20 over staff lah, around there.
Oh wow.
All right.
Yeah.
So okay, the best part about the e-commerce is that during then, me lah, I'm the one that reply the email. I'm the customer service. I'm the packer. Things like that. Everything we do it ourselves. But that was the hard time.
And back in 2013 must be so difficult that isn't so many all this J&T lah, MBE lah.
Yeah.
How you deliver? I mean.
Yes, and like I said, if you last
time, Banting.
Correct. The point of delivery is from Banting to KL to Subang to PJ, and with like 1 can of 5-liter paint, right? But I think they're gonna charge me at least 30 to 40 ringgit of delivery charges during then.
Yeah, exactly.
The infrastructures are not ready, so that was the point that we have been through. So not easy. Seriously, not easy. So.
Was it difficult also to convince your family that, because obviously that time rugi one every sale is a rugi situation for you,
correct.
Right? So how do you convince your family that, hey, we have to continue, e-commerce have to continue? I imagine they must be like, they must say these kind of things to you, right?
Correct. But I would say that my dad has a very strong influence because he's the type that, you see, he's the one that told me in 2004 or 5 that, hey, you know what, we should go for barcoding. So the customer come in, don't have to negotiate price. It was a good idea.
Very good, yeah.
We were not ready because we don't have the people to do barcoding, ma. We don't have the people to use the point of sale system also. The point of sale system during that time was so bloody expensive. It's not easy to get, and then you need people to print the barcode, stick the barcode. Not easy some more. All right.
Yeah.
So that
very advanced for 2007, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Of course, also I have a little bit of knowledge on all these things, so we can still implement the thing.
Okay.
So then in 2014, yes, we also started to have our YouTube channel. And if you ask me, hey, Ang, why you 2014 you got YouTube channel? You got content to share? Seriously, no leh. Because why? You started to see that when people portray their business, especially in e-commerce, right? They got Facebook account, they got this YouTube leh. We also seriously, we have to be updated as well. We also have our YouTube. Okay, maybe with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 videos that is not belongs to us, but belongs to our brand owners, suppliers and stuff like that.
Right.
We also got the presence. I think is very important. So then, so
Right.
can I continue?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so like back in 2014, then it started. Once YouTube came out, we started to have the idea that, hey, you know what, this social media thing is a hype really. You know, website is very general. Now we go for e-commerce really. From e-commerce, you have to go to social medias really. I think in 2016, yeah, we joined in Shopee and Lazada as well, and then we also have our Instagram. And 2018, yeah, 2018, I would say that we make a little bit of changes because I think we started to have our own contents for the YouTube video. We started to realize the important, all right, the importance of using this YouTube channel. For example, here, I mean, Facebook also we use lah. But since the story for today, I want to talk about YouTube. Then we started to have, we started to have the contents. We wanted to develop. We think that we can bring this YouTube to the next level. All right.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, if you see here, then okay, Facebook. In 2020 we also have our new Facebook page. Why? Because our Facebook page gonna hack. Then you write to Facebook, ding ding dong ding dong ding dong ding dong.
So you must have lost like your years of followers.
Yeah, we lost about 10,000 plus followers.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's true as well. Then we started to realize
avid hardware store users. Oh
but,
no.
But if you think about it, it's also a good thing. You know why I say it's a good thing or not? Then you started to think back for the past 10,000 followers who are your really loyal or genuine followers. All right?
Right. So, did you manage to recruit for your new channel or not in 2020?
Yes, but so when we recruit back the new, for example, new followers and likes for the new Facebook, so you realize that you actually lost quite a lot. So I'm not sure whether this group of likes and followers that you lost, is it betul-betul your peminat setia or not? All right. So I'll think about it. It's okay as well lah. Lost the page. We start off with the page. Then we started to be more.
So now it's the real peminat setia already lah, cause you got real content.
Now
it's the real one lah.
Hopefully the real one. So I like I said, you know, that time we were like, damn, the whole Facebook page was really shut off. We can't claim site whatsoever. You know, damn. And suddenly, hey, why not, man? We build back and then we recruit back. Maybe these are the new sets of the new generations of DIY and home improvement people. This is the rule. All right. So on the 2020 as well, we are also very aggressive on the YouTube. All right, as I will explain more later. So just a quick one. This is my ewarehouse.my, the main landing page, where you can see that a lot of Papan, Kayu, you know, some paint, all these things. So our categories is a lot. Okay, basically we are managing about 13 to 15,000 of SKU online at our main landing page at our own website lah. Categories from hardware, power tools, paint, timber, building materials, plumbing. Then we have DIY and home and garden, etc. categories. And actually, I also want to highlight this because I find that a lot of people would really disagree. They will say that, you know, we have participated in marketplaces. Like look at the slide, marketplaces. We participate in marketplaces. So, you know, a lot of orders actually generate from there.
Yeah.
So you say that why there's a need to have your own website where you need to hire people to maintain it, extra manpower, extra cost, extra. But I will say that I think differently. I think the more important is our website as compared to our store in marketplaces.
Yeah.
So I will still pump in money, resources, and people into my own website and try to do things more creatively in our own website, because that's the website that we're going to be tagged together with our company. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe my hardware business, we are quite unique because we need to have a physical store. All right. The website or the e-commerce is just a virtual, right? But we need to have that. So that is why I till now I insist there's no such thing as like our own e-commerce store. For example, stop developing. No. If I got any budget that I have, the first consideration is definitely our own e-commerce store. right? So
Right.
now you look at the marketplaces, Lazada, Shopee, we joined in year 2006. And of course, I believe that marketplaces is gaining momentum, right, among the consumer. Because you also know they got a lot of choices, all right? And then
Yeah.
as we discussed earlier, so pricing is super duper competitive in marketplaces, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because they can get the lowest price, and
Yeah.
of course, not forgetting low delivery charges.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to generally have to agree with that, because the big marketplaces, they can actually offer, like, in a way, offer super low delivery charges, so that buyers, even like myself, my wife, we will definitely shop in Shopee or Lazada, for example, because
Yeah.
price is super competitive, right? That's the challenges
Mm.
that we face. And also, I think I make some few notes here, like for example, payment as well. You still can a lot. You can get coins rebates credit card vouchers or discount Wow, a lot of perks, man. Whew. All right, that's something that is I think our own website, we are unable to match in terms of this. But I would say that I still don't give up because I love to have my own e-commerce website, my own self.
So right now, how much of this is coming from your own website, or like Shopee, Lazada still dominate a bunch of your sale, or how does it work?
Okay. So it's quite interesting. A lot of people actually ask me, they normally will ask me, what is your percentage of business in terms of this online and offline, right? That's the
Yeah.
first question they ask. The second question is like what you say. So they always, I don't blame them, I don't blame them, since it's a proven fact as well. But most of the people, partners that wanted to work with me, they will ask me that second question as what you asked, is that what is the ratio? They always
Yeah.
think that the sales in marketplaces are supposed to be higher than
Yeah.
our own e-commerce store. But I
Yeah.
will tell them, no, man. In my case, it's different. My e-commerce store generate
Wow.
more, at least twofold to
Wow.
threefold. I wouldn't disclose the figure, but at least twofold to threefold more than what I generate from the
That's
market.
amazing. Do
Well,
you
I
think you
charge
drive the traffic from the marketplaces, or a lot of that traffic come from your social media, I guess?
I think we cannot really like quantify the thing, because it's very
Okay.
difficult to identify the source and how the changes. It's just like A to B point, right? From point A
Yeah.
to point B. Nowadays, we cannot really pinpoint. They go through the number one, number two, jalan pertama, kedua, ketiga, keempat. We cannot identify. We only know that they reach point B, somehow. So I believe that for my side is because, yes, social media definitely have a little bit of influences, and I believe
Yeah.
that because our products sometimes require explanation, customer service.
Yes.
So that's the
Yes.
part that people will come to buy from me because they feel more comfortable. They have someone. We have people dedicated to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
that's
a huge difference lah.
correct. Because you
Actually, even if I go to the hardware shop, the Ace Hardware type, nobody to talk to, I also don't buy one. I will go back to Klang, to the local Go Kim Tiam, and then uncle, what boy it's so much easier when I can talk to them, and
yes,
they can tell me, oh, this one you buy longer one better, shorter one better.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, makes a huge difference. Yeah. How do you implement that? That relationship on your e-commerce?
I mean, with the buyers.
Yeah, because they sure got a lot of questions, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Like I said, that I have customer service people to handle that. So
Oh yeah,
we
it's
have,
good.
yeah, we have. That mean if you need the one-to-one talk you can drop us an email.
Yeah.
Then we will. Okay. The one thing good about us, not to say good I would say that we always have to let the professional do the things. For example, if
Yeah.
you were asking me about a certain paint, paint product, and then you say,
Yeah.
you know what, I need to apply it on the plastic. I don't make sure that it can last for 2-3 years. So technical
Yeah.
and so much ding. What we need is that we will connect you to the professional. Like for example,
Right.
those anchor paint like Nippon paint, like this Jordan paint, I will insist their technical people to call my client, because
Wow.
at what they are good at, correct,
That's true. That's true.
I'm that Kuailan, in a way, Kuailan a little bit, because I think that I cannot, because I can explain to you what I know, but for the
Yeah.
paint, these people are the pro. If these people do not
Right.
listen to you, means they do not know their product well. So there's
That's
something wrong
true.
with them. You know, so I always tell, you know, and also this is I think this is what I'm trying to I would say that encourage my team. I say that if you
Yeah.
don't know, tell a customer you don't know.
Yeah.
It's very
Agree.
fact. You cannot lie to your customer. But if you're
Yeah.
unsure, just tell them that you are unsure, but you need a bit of time to find the information to
Yeah.
provide them. And this come back to the why I need to have a YouTube channel, because of my character, you know, because of myself. Like, for example, if I have a time and I'm in my retail side and you walk in, hey, brother, I'm looking for a stainless steel water tank. Okay, you know what? I will spend that 1 hour explaining to you. You know what this? I'm that kind of people. You know,
It's
I'm that
called passion. Passion.
in a way passion, but I think it's responsibility. Because when you come and buy
Okay.
something, the water tank is 1,000 over ringgit. It's not cheap there. And then you
Yeah,
ask me,
that's true.
what's the advantages? Should I not? Can I not?
Mm.
I'll try my best to assist you. And I can even tell
Yeah.
you, bro, what disadvantages are using stainless steel water tank? God, sure God, man, nothing is built perfect. I will let you know the information as well.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
can't do that as the business is growing. And then
Yeah.
I, one person, I have only 8 hours or I cannot address to all of you. So that's why I say
Yeah.
that I record all these in my YouTube. All right, based on the question, most frequent question, most asked question, you know,
Yeah.
my customer surveys, or when I, based on my experience selling the water tank, these are the questions that customer definitely throw me one. You know, if in order for me to keep the sales, right, I need to solve this. So I do the recording. I keep
Yeah.
improving. I keep improvising. I keep finding new information to support and to justify my content to you, lor. So that's why I say that the YouTube here play a very, very important role.
Yeah.
So
So your YouTube channel has 4.15K subscriber based on this picture.
wait, got
How long did it take for you to grow because hardware quite difficult to get followers, not like something that can viral, you know, like
yeah,
20 types of girlfriend, right? So this is a very
it's really
very know-how, very education-based kind of content, and you are able to actually build about 4,000 subscribers. Obviously avid DIY people. Actually, I think your competitors also benefiting because they don't know, hey, you just watched this Ang's video lah. So all your competitors also use your video lah.
Seriously, a lot of people told me, hey, Ang, you know what? You should have your this watermark lah. You should have this whatever to
logo
make sure,
everywhere.
Yeah, to make sure that your IP is protected. I said, don't need lah, bro. This one, the information are meant to be shared. All right.
Oh, that's so
Because,
nice.
you see, if my audience or the customers, right, they learn something beneficiary from this video, it's good. They get to know about DIY. They know how to DIY. Whether they buy from you, him, or me, of course they buy from me.
Yeah.
I'm more shocked lah. Correct or not?
Yeah.
But if they buy from other hardware stores, I am equally happy. What's wrong with that? You know, a lot of people say, Ang, cannot lah, Ang, you cannot one, your business must be stingy one. I say, hey, come on, there's those days lah. Right? Nowadays, right, people want to buy from you, they will buy from you. If they don't want to buy from you, no matter how good your bundling package is, they also reserve the right not to buy from you. That's what I felt like. As a consumer, you know, I felt that. So I don't like to be treated that way. And I think that what we want is that we have to earn our customers' respect. That's the magic words, the respect. You know, that's why that's why I embark in the YouTube videos here lah.
So you make the YouTube video, you chikali make already, you put on your Facebook, your Instagram, and your LinkedIn and your YouTube, right? Which one is most effective?
Okay, actually, in terms of video content, we talk about video content first. Video content, you have to understand that how you how to say what type of video content that is being produced. For me, based on my understanding, I cannot speak for generally the other video editors or content provider. For example, if I look at Facebook give me the impression that it have to be a very entertainment concept a little bit.
More social lah, easy to share type, right?
More relaxed, more 搞笑 is like so, you know, like it's entertainment lah. It's just like when you sell a certain product in this Facebook, the video has to be entertainment like, relaxing like. So that's why when I read my video go to Facebook, right, you don't see very high view one. Probably I do not have a
Did
lot.
you ever try the boost post or not?
If you see the thing is that I also another very quiet line where I don't, if possible, I will not use the sponsor ad.
Yeah, I agree.
Because no one is sponsoring my video. No
Yeah,
one
okay.
is sponsoring my video, and I do not have the budget to sponsor my video to you lah. Come on, that's one thing.
Yeah, okay. And
Second
also
thing,
you sponsor something like Jotun Paint, then like 20,000 people watch also. At the end of the day, if I'm not painting my house, I'm not painting my house. I
yes,
watch also for what? It's usually like I need to buy paint. That time only I do research.
unless
Right. So
that product is specially like under my own brand, all right?
yeah,
So I
correct,
the
correct.
exclusive, right? Then I might consider paying for the ads. But like I said, I do
Yeah.
pay for ads for certain video to try out because I
Mm.
love to try and experiment. But if you were to
Yeah.
ask me, Ang, you put lah so that you can reach 100,000, 200,000, I said don't need lah. First of all, I think my video for example, most of my video is very straightforward. We talk about products, we talk about knowledge, we talk
Yeah.
about that. There's nothing to hide one, and like you want me to make a joke out of it, I think it's quite difficult lah. But we can add a little bit of sense of humor. That's what I love, like very light one, but enough to make my audience, wow, I love to, or I think the Ang is very charismatic that I would
I
love.
really like to watch your video. Every time when I scroll LinkedIn and I see it, I'll stop and watch.
But
Even though
LinkedIn,
I'm not buying grout filler lah.
it's okay.
I'm not buying whatever you are selling, right? I will still watch.
Thank you very much. But like you mentioned, comparing to LinkedIn, I think my video has the worst appearance in LinkedIn.
Yeah, LinkedIn, they got a weird algorithm one. You must know how to. I think there's a skill to it.
Correct, but
yeah, you must learn how to do it one. I don't know how also.
That is true. Maybe also another part is that you see in Malaysia, DIY and home improvement kind of contents are not really, I would say, not popular lah. It's not a very I would say it's not ranked kind of search. It's not very popular. In overseas, if I were to talk like an Amor and I were to present the thing like an Amor, yes, I'll gain a lot of views. That is for
actually, there's a question from the audience.
Yeah.
The question asks, do you have overseas customers so far?
Yes.
So now that you talk about the Ang Mo situation, do you actually have now, ever since you started doing this YouTube thing, do you have overseas customer?
Okay, overseas customers, definitely yes, because you can actually see them from their comments, right? They will comment, they will have suggestions. They also share out their experience using the same product or similar product. Yes, that's a confirmation. Right. But whether they buy from me or not, I cannot be sure because in Malaysia also a lot are more. They also buy. They come all the way from KL to Banting to buy things from me. That I can confirm this.
So cute.
Seriously,
all the way.
Seriously,
do you then after that recommend like, okay, this seafood restaurant must go? I think you must do referral program for like seafood restaurant in Banting. People who come and watch you, your fans that come and watch you in Banting, right? After that, they go and eat the wanton mee there, the uncle one. You must do referral program.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, what you said is true. Then I can make some money, right? I mean, I'm not getting paid at the moment, but it's true. So and of course, maybe some of them leads to you see, all these are possibilities that we cannot identify or quantify, but this might lead to maybe he or she recommending her friends, her company, his company, or whatsoever to buy directly from us that we don't know. So you ask me, like, I have friends from YouTube from more overseas. I would say definitely it's a yes, but in terms of what degree, how close we are, whether they buy things from me or not, I would say yes and partially no because I don't have the data to show this, but I believe there is.
I also think okay, so personally, as I mentioned before, I also avid DIY person. I love to do, I don't know whether you watch my Instagram, I fix my home hack, my IKEA furniture, everything. So I'm quite into all these things also. And I realized that when I want to buy things, I watch the Ang Mo YouTube, right? It's all like all the product only available is hardware, 20,000 times more expensive than buy local one. So I'm very happy I got opportunity to watch your channel because your channel sell local products at a fraction of the cost that I have to pay for international brands.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a poll that just came up.
Mm.
As a traditional business, are you ready and willing to go digital? So this is a question we want to engage the audience, because we want to know how many of you have traditional business and how many of you are actually planning to, or want to embark onto the online journey, because I think that will really help us to determine, how else we can share with you for the next,
We have, I
15
think, about
minutes.
20 minutes. 15.
Yeah, we have nice. Okay, 20 minutes okay.
Okay, I'll just 20 minutes. I just want to share a few important. So our social media.
Can.
Look at the screen, nothing much lah. Facebook, YouTube. I think everyone has it. If you don't have a YouTube, it's fine, but probably you watch a lot of YouTubes. All right. So
yeah,
I mean, just a quick one. Won't mention that is because in Malaysia, our products or hardware and building material products or home improvement products are not that DIY friendly. That's a fact that we have to accept. That's why when you watch the
ours all big bottle one
then you say,
ours so all big bottle and then no instruction,
bottle.
don't tell you anything.
I only need 1 kilo. No, you must take the 20 kilo bag. Things like that lah.
Yeah, I buy the what do you call that? The turpentine oil. Must buy the big bottle. Yes. Don't tell you anything. Don't say what is the usage, how to use, nothing.
All right. So
the Malaysia one, really, they just give you glass bottle.
Because I think the customers, the potential customer are not directly the end user lah, since last time lah. So DIY and home improvement will probably, it's already kickstarting, definitely. A lot of people are doing by themselves, but it's still very little. So we need some time and space to grow. So come back to here, we have Instagram as well and Twitter, which I would say that we fail, not to say fail lah, we don't do very well in these two lah. Not many followers. But we also continue to share the contents.
Oh. Actually, for Instagram, if I can add, you can think of it as like, what is your objective first? Mm-hmm. Then you can, if just say it's purely just the 80kc branding, for example, you can look at FedEx account. FedEx is very interesting because FedEx is what can they do with Instagram? But then if you look at the FedEx account, right, it's all like, people posting picture of like, their FedEx package with a cat lah, FedEx the aeroplane lah. You drive past a FedEx, drive past the FedEx truck lah. So it's all just branding and then consumer generated content.
I see, interesting.
It's interesting rather than you try to sell things on your Instagram. You can use it as a awareness thing, because I feel like if I look at your business, I will reminded of FedEx, because FedEx style also like that lah.
Good one.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I want to announce the poll result. Let's look at the poll results. Alamak, the poll is still ongoing. Okay, let's close the poll and then we can show the poll results shortly. But okay, we continue first.
Okay, our YouTube channel, when we started, to be exact, April 2014. Why we choose YouTube? I will say that just think of YouTube as a library, a big library, like a karaoke machine. Every song or everything that you need, you just click, all come out already. So that is why, like I said, in order to sell products we have to teach people how to use it. So the best way is to keep it inside the library of the YouTube, and then we tag it along with our products. So when customers buy my products at the time, they are actually able to watch the video and learn how to use it. And vice versa, once they watch my video, they will love, or they wanted to try and do that DIY by themselves, they can actually find link on the website and get the products. So it's a two-way communication here. Okay.
So when they buy the product, you got scan QR code to watch your YouTube video, or not bad idea.
I'm thinking about that seriously.
I think can do.
Can. Seriously, my concept is that this is my dream, my small little dream. I wanted to build a new warehouse.
It's a huge dream. If you can QR code every product,
because I want to have a big warehouse where I display everything really nicely, that we, like I said, beside the normal barcoding, we have the QR code, people how to do it. That is very important. And then you can go around my warehouse using a mobile apps, our mobile apps, where you can scan everything, then you go to the checkout counter, tag, we process for you lah. You don't need to carry anything on, we send it to you.
Wow. Okay, so basically, the first poll question, we got more 50% of the people say they are brands that want to learn. So I'm glad that we got the right target audience for today. And now we have Bio Coco. Hi, welcome. Okay, so Bio has a question. Own brand of skincare already online a year plus in the marketplaces. That's awesome. So if you have any questions, you can. Oh, they got question for you, Lei. Wait, let me see. The question says, what's your next step or upcoming plan on further expanding your business in order to approach more customers?
Well, actually, I have quite a big dream, seriously. I think our industry, as I mentioned earlier, physical stores are very important besides having one.
Yeah.
So we need to have a combination of both O2O. That's serious. This is a serious thing, you know. It's no joke one, you know. So you need to have both. But I got limited resources, so we have to take a bit of time to grow. So
Yeah.
I said, you know, just now as I mentioned also, that you go to my warehouse, my new warehouse, you can actually shop online and offline. The information are flowing there. All right, we make it very easy from any input channel. You can buy things from us. That's a little step that I wanted to go first before I talk about the next feature lah. So I don't want to talk too far.
Okay.
Okay, already.
Okay, why don't we continue your slides first? I think you will probably answer some of the questions along the way anyway.
Yeah, true. So
okay.
I think the past video contents, basically, I want to focus a lot on hardware and building materials lah, because in Malaysia, like I said, the knowledge on all these particular products are almost zero to none. A lot of people are finding they don't know what to do, what to use, and it's not easy, seriously. Like waterproofing, you know, things like that. So anyway, you look at here, you can see one of my popular uploads, blah blah blah. Later you can go to my YouTube channel lah, because I got interest.
Everybody, please subscribe to the YouTube channel.
So I need to
support local business.
All right, this is very interesting thing. A lot of people will definitely want to know about YouTube monetization. So me also lah. I tell you what, last time I also don't know one. Okay, I also don't know one, but I think this is a very important thing that to trigger, you know, to make sure that you are focused on what you are doing. Okay, two important criteria. You need to have minimum of 1,000 subscribers. Okay, listen, I'm going to go a bit speeding on this one. 1,000 subscribers, you need to have that.
Okay.
Second criteria, you need to have more than 4,000 minimum lah. 4,000 hours of watch time. YouTube calculate for you. You can see one in your record for the past 12 months. Actually, sounds very easy. Okay, looks very easy, but not very easy. You can ask Carol from this and that. Well, me and her always share about, hey, you know what, you got your 1,000 subscriber. Next, what you're gonna do? What's your content? You know, things like that. The third one.
Can I join your group? I also need. I only got 300 subscribers.
I need WhatsApp.
I join you in your group.
No lah.
I also need.
If you are free, we can have a conversation, because I'm also learning as well. You see, there's no, I'm the boss or whatever. I mean, we have to continue learning and improving, which I'll come back later on the following slide. So the third one, you need to comply to the YouTube partner program policy. That one you go and read lah, terms and condition lah. Okay. The fourth one, from here, you need to have a Google AdSense account. A lot of people didn't tell you, but you need to have that Google AdSense account. The fifth one, what you need to have a USD, okay, US dollar account. Go to the bank, register. All right, get that ready if you intend to monetize. Okay, then see, I always like to talk this one, because this one, all the audience I will open one. Okay, how the money come in? At that time, I also don't know, you know. I tell you what, you go and Google, don't know where to find. Ask friend also not very clear lah, to be honest lah. You know, but let me explain to you. So YouTube will pay you after you achieve a threshold of $100 US. Very easy. Okay, you got two options. First option, they pay you by check, where they send you a check, you know, a green color check, you know, by Citibank somewhere lah. I forgot already. Okay, send you. It takes it about 30 to 60 days to arrive Malaysia. Okay, minimum 30 days lah. Sometimes I waited 45, 60 days to reach my office lah. Maybe in Bantin a bit far. So I got that. Then you can bank inside your US dollar account. Or the second option, you go to just key in your US dollar account at the, I think there are some Google AdSense there, where they will TT to you upon the payment date. Okay, they have a more very easy. They have a cutoff date and a payment date. Just follow that, they'll TD to you. But a lot of people will go for check, because why? In check, I think local bank just deduct you $2 US per check per transaction. But TT, right? Oh, they charge you here, charge you there, charge you here, charge you there lah. But the good thing is,
so you take the check on okay.
Actually, I prefer TT lah. Money is safer in my pocket than floating in there.
For 60 days lah.
All right, then we talk about our growth. This is very interesting. You see, come back to your question. I mean, we look at view first. You see, this is 2020 last year, you know. I purposely highlight January, April. April why? MCO ma. So MCO is the triggering point that a lot of things in our life changes. Same as my YouTube channel. This is the part that changes my entire YouTube life. Okay.
Okay.
Look at the April and you look at the December and you look at the January. January to last month we are recording 80,000 view. All right. Comparable month to month. Then you see it. There's a 10-fold.
So this is not cumulative lah. This is this now January you're getting 80,000 views ah.
Yes.
Wow, your essence kaching already, you know now.
That one.
Wow, your essence a lot of money you know.
The essence kaching.
We calculate for you.
No. YouTube has a different. Not forgetting to add on. YouTube has a different algorithms in terms of calculating views, watch hours.
Oh yeah, correct.
They always change one. You don't waste your time to go and think and challenge them how they calculate. You have to focus on delivering the content. That is very important. Okay, the rest is not.
Wow, you generally got 3,500 hours watched.
Yes. So you think about it, the 4,000 hours, right? 4,000 hours, the minimum requirement.
Yeah.
Before, you look at the April. April is also the month that I achieved the 1,000 subscriber. All right?
Yeah.
That's also the magic number happening at this April month. So you look at it, means if you look at now January 21 for the watch hour is 3,3.5K. Basically, I need 1 month plus a bit to hit the minimum requirement already.
Yeah. Wow. Well done.
It's I would say that it looks easy, sounds easy, but not easy lah. This is the part.
Not easy lah. Really not easy.
Okay, subscribe.
How many videos I make, not easy at all.
That's why I will share behind a little bit. You look at this one, you see, January last year, means about 12-13 months ago, I only got 833 subscriber. Then I got 1015 on April, which I think I started to monetize on April or May. Why? Because I haven't hit the 4,000 hours during that time.
Right.
So around there, April, May, I started to be official partner. I start receiving monetization in July. I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Right? So you look at now, January, I have 4.1K subscribers. And I just checked today, I got 4.6K subscribers. Okay lah, not too bad lah, gradually growing.
It's good because yours is very, very specific topic,
No lah, sometimes I also
very good.
I also love to experiment with other videos. All right. So here are some.
What is this shosugi ban? What's that? Epoxy. I like.
Yeah, this is woodworking lah. Okay, this is some technique that I share on woodworking. So what I wanted to highlight is it's nothing impressive about the views lah. Okay, because I premiered in April 2020. I'm 49K of views lah. Looks a lot lah, but actually in terms of you compare with yourself with those Amos DIY channel, right, or overseas one, right, we are still very far off. All right, then this is a ranking video lah. Okay, I will explain to you the interesting part. Okay, as of today, I just noticed that my video number two now it already have 60K, so it's already become number one. All right. Then the funny part is that the third video is still maintaining at third lah. Okay, now I think it's 42K as of today. I just checked this morning. I mean, this is lifetime views lah. But I tell you what, this video number 3.
But you just launched only 20th or 28th of July 2020, 6 months only.
6 months only lor. So
1 month 1,000, 10,000.
About the third video or not? The third video, the secret of shogi, but it's actually a woodworking technique lah. This is a video that I got a lot of complaints. You know what complaints or not? Hey guy, your music is too loud. Oh, you know what? I can't hear you. Wow, what kind of music? Spoil the whole video. This is the 3 top comments that I get for my third video, but they are ranking 42K.
Well, any form of engagement is better than no engagement.
Yeah, but actually I find that the audience loves it, but you have to forgive me lah. 2019, I think I just started playing with the camera. I do not have a proper sound system, voice, the recorder. So we also don't know how much is enough lah. So the poor quality also kesian kita.
It's a journey. It's okay. It's a journey.
That's why I say
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. Your clear epoxy, because I want to buy the clear epoxy because I have a snowboard 01 that now I changed into the bench like a chair lah. So I want to put a layer of epoxy. Your that epoxy can or not?
Can.
The clear epoxy can
What are you looking for?
just a thin layer lah, because like last time got some scratches, got some
Mm.
holes lah. So like got some drill holes. I just want to fill it up.
Can, possible. But that one I think
Okay, I order from your ATKC ewarehouse.my.
I got
No
a lot.
lah,
I don't think you need a lot, so there are some leftovers, like just use it only. Don't waste your money, bro. Hey sis, don't waste your money. For me, I always tell my friend,
Yay!
don't waste your money lah. I still got a lot of people sponsoring me the waterproofing and stuff. After I use for a video, I got a lot. Oh, I said, hey brother, don't buy
Okay.
lah.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna bring my board over because I want to actually just put a layer of epoxy. I was planning to buy the
But
epoxy.
you need, I will explain to you maybe later lah. Okay.
I bring to you.
Never mind. We
Yay.
talk about. I think how to
Okay,
go.
continue. Sorry.
We still got about 5 minutes. Let me see. I think this is.
No, if you are okay, I'm okay to continue. It's okay.
But my brother Johnny is going to be up at 3:30, right?
No, 4:30. Johnny is 4:30.
Not 3:30 to 4:30.
Okay.
Sure,
Because his is 4:30 to 5:30. Sorry,
okay. Then
okay.
it's okay. Then it's okay.
Yeah, so the second poll question, 9 out of 9 say as a traditional business, they are willing to go digital. Well done, guys. I'm glad you guys are in this session to listen to Kok Gei talk about how his traditional business transformed online. Well, okay, let's continue. I say.
Oh, no, it's okay. Now I can slow down my pace already. Okay.
Slow.
Your YouTube channel. Oh, I think this is very important. Actually, you see, for today's this webinar, I really did some homework. I told Wen also before the starting of.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I think the very important, as I'm committed to produce my video as well, I have to make sure the words, the methodology, the things, the instruction that I use are proper, So really have to do homework one, no play one. All right. So I think some of you maybe be asking like, oh, monetizing Ang talk very easy, got monetize because he already monetized But I told you, like I said earlier, don't put the money in front of you. Because if you are doing the video focusing on the money, I don't know what content you come out lah, bro. Cannot, don't do that. Very important is that you understand what you want for your video. So come back to how to grow your YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm not a master in YouTube channel. I'm sharing it with you guys, all of you, is because that is what I have experienced over the 12 months. Then people will say, hey, Ang, you are, YouTube celebrity lah, no lah. I say, bro, seriously, I mean, I love doing YouTube because I felt like I'm doing something right. I'm also addicted, in a way. I'm addicted, but this is not. I don't want to be a YouTube celebrity. I just wanted to be an entrepreneur. Make yourself clear. All right. Okay. Yeah. Then you look at here. Look, content is very important. So, like I said, you have to understand what is your objective. Who is your targeted audience? When you talk about growing or producing or engaging your YouTube channel, this is very important. And then I find based on my experience, 12 months only, very important is your content value. Okay, what are you trying to deliver? Always remember content yang asli, original content. Even your ideas or your content maybe for other people looks childish lah, not proper lah or whatever. Don't care about them. Most important thing, you have to understand what you want, your objective, and try to deliver original content. Bukan copycat orang punya. You copycat orang punya and you do better, nothing. But you have to produce your own content. Okay, I think that's very important. And then second, you talk about analytics and keywords. Okay, YouTube, basically you click the analytics. When you have a YouTube channel, YouTube Studio, you click on the analytics. There are thousands of tools that you can use lah. You can see your traffic source. You can see your audience retention and when your viewers are on YouTube, so you can pick the right time to publish your video and the geographies and age and gender, all blah 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 blah. A lot of things on lah. Actually, honest with you, I don't no time to look at this lah. I mean seriously, like I said, I'm not an avid YouTuber that is going for the monetization.
So you're the accidental YouTuber lah. Accidental famous one.
By accident. Suddenly people say, now you're very popular, very famous. I say, brother, I only got 4.6K of subscribers. Malaysia got 30 over million, including the foreign, our foreign friends, all right? I said, only 4.6, I'm not maju enough.
You'll get there lah. 1 year only, very good already.
Can lah. And then the next part I want to talk to you is keywords, right? So you have to
Okay.
understand that YouTube, you need to, okay, how YouTube works is that people search for title, then with your hope that your video came out in their ranking. So more people will go and click on your video, more views, and then more money coming in. Simple process, very easy. Okay, step 1, 2, 3. So then the challenge is that how are you going to find the right keywords? All right. So how are you going to rank? You have to rank.
Yeah.
When people look about home improvement Bantin or what, or 80kc one come out already, or something like that, or how to use the epoxy resin to repair my snowboard to make sure the Ang's video come out. That is very important. But gradually or slowly you can learn lah. Not so difficult. Like I said, objective of video is more important than the monetization.
Okay.
Then about that, attitude. I believe attitude, because I'm going to show you a little bit of where I put it. Okay, I'm going to show you something funny. Attitude. You see, I also very paiseh. Seriously, I'm a camera shy person because this is my first time doing this webinar, as I mentioned to you yesterday.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's and then
very lucky we got you,
because no one invited me on last year. Kesian, right?
Because everybody paiseh to ask you lah, big shot lah.
No lah, not big shot lah.
I am the 不要脸 one. I'm the one that will ask you.
No lah. I'm so happy that he invited me because 2020 no one invite me. See.
Anyway, I remember now.
I mentioned here is that you have to don't give up lah. In YouTube channel, you really have to don't give up. Producing one video, you see nothing lah. You have to keep on like you make a commitment, all right? You have to right? To make a commitment that, hey, you know what? I need to produce a video at least once a week to publish lah. Okay, produce a video once, and then you keep doing it for maybe about 3 months. Hey, not about 3 weeks. 3 weeks nothing, right?
Once a week for 3 months.
For 3 months, all right, and then you go for 6 months, and you do some evaluation. Anything go wrong or not? For example, I said I started with the iPhone camera. Okay. I started with the iPhone camera. I shoot, and then I do not know how to play with the noise. I don't even know how to edit a video. At first, it was my team member that helped me to edit the video. Then eventually, like I said, I also very stubborn. Then I was thinking, cannot lah, because when I have the raw files and I pass it to my team to edit the videos, they will edit the videos according to their feeling.
Yes.
Then,
and they take away the parts that they because they also watch fast, they skip, right? And then the parts that you thought is funny, right? They just wipe out for you.
Correct.
Yeah, I also have the same issue.
Then I was thinking, it cannot leh. As much as I know, I mean, they wanted to, as much as they are professional in editing the video, I felt like the gist, the emotions and the feelings gone, when they edit the thing.
Yeah, correct.
I learned myself. No shit, man. I went and learned how to edit the video all by myself. And now most of the videos I edit myself just to retain.
Wow.
I said, it cannot be very complicated lah. I don't know how to do the flying words here and there lah. Sorry to say that.
Yeah.
But I love to have that original, the feeling, emotion I'm trying to express in the video.
Yeah.
That thing I still able to maintain lah. So
that's good.
Yeah. It's very important. The attitude side, keep learning lah. Keep learning. Keep improving. And you just know, if you look at the top earning, just now it's a high ranking videos, right?
Yeah.
I think I show you the site. The previous is the high ranking.
The low ranking.
No, I don't look at the low ranking videos, but I will share with you that this is something that I found this morning. I find that I have some videos who supposedly, if you divide the revenue versus the view that you get, which is higher than the top ranked video. If you understand it, it's like, for example, I have this video that how to hang a clock on the wall, which I did it with the appearance of my son, Joe Yang, in the video. Very kaku like that, because I was using an iPhone to do it, all right? That video may not have a lot of views, all right? But comparing the revenue that I'm generating versus the views, all right, the ratio is even higher than my high-ranking videos. So that comes back to a conclusion that like I said, YouTube has many ways. They keep changing the algorithms, to take all these things. But you know what? So that video maybe not professional lah, really lower than amateur lah, like beginner like that. But I believe that it's the original of the content. that
Yeah.
that push YouTube like when I push it to like to recommend, all right, to recommend to the audience, and audience watch the entire video because they love the original content, and that
Yeah.
what causes the quality of videos to go up, and I get money more as compared to other videos.
Right.
Yeah, I believe so. That's why I say that the emphasis is on try to create or find contents that is original, right?
Yeah.
You need to copy people. People do like that hot. You don't have to do the same. If you wanted to,
Mm.
also can lah. You get the fast way lah. But you try to produce your original content.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Okay, we have one question from the audience. Have you done campaigns online to boost sales?
In Facebook, yes. YouTube, I never.
Okay.
Yeah, because Facebook.
So YouTube is 100% organic. 60,000 views, all organic. Well done.
Because like I said, I nobody is sponsoring me my YouTube. I got no budget.
Soon, should we find sponsor for you?
Yeah.
Really, honestly, I should. You know what? I'm really going to do it because we have a few electronic type products that look for people who do this type one. I'm going to share it with my team.
Can. Like I said, like
Can.
In Facebook, because Facebook, my team have to constantly experiment with the advertising effect, the return, the views, to find the targeted audience. But we don't have that kind of luxury in YouTube because YouTube every time, how to say, YouTube, like I said, we also have to be, we are also very strict on our budget because you see now, till today, from a small iPhone camera, I also evolved into a camera. I got quite a medium level kind of camera equipment, which has accumulated cost me more than 10K, right? 10,000 ringgit, less than 15,000 around there already. So I try to spend a lot on this equipment because I want to improve and increase the quality for my viewers. So if I again spend on the advertising, I don't have budget now, seriously. I think rather because like I said, if my sponsors are paying me quite a good figures, can lah, sure lah, kasi promote the video kau lah. But right now no.
I also don't think so. Like your kind of video, right? It's like as and when I'm looking for water tank. It's not like today boost for everybody to watch water tank is going to make a difference. It's not going to.
Correct.
So I feel that yours is kind of like waiting for people to search already, then only they're like, oh yeah, let's buy this one.
Yes, either we do during the crisis time, or what we do is, I have 13,000 of products in our this e-warehouse. How about the marketplaces? Also a lot, ma. So what we do is try to tag our videos on the product. So when they see the product, of course they are able to watch our video, learn how to do it, and they love our video. They can subscribe, follow us, and also like I said lah, that's how we generate. And maybe like Wen, I also agree with you. Maybe some of I don't call them competitors, but I will say that our peers lah, our hardware shop owners, hardware shop operators, they also use my
construction worker all use yours lah.
They use my video. Oh, brother, pakai ini cara pakai ini barang, to do that. So that
watch Ang's video.
Direct or indirectly contribute to our revenue. So I mean, not revenue.
Definitely your AdSense revenue got lah.
Got money one.
Got, yeah.
Enough to buy some susu lah.
Okay, let's see if there are any more. There's no question from the audience. We can continue on the slides.
Okay, this is one slide I love to share. This is strictly, or I would say that exclusively for this Sushi Wits audience.
Thank you.
Show, usually I don't show a lot of PNC, especially come to data, to public lah. No good lah. After competitors see also, they copy my idea. How lah, correct or not? I'm not being sponsored some more. Okay, this is very interesting. You see, the story came at 2012, where I started online business. You also know in preparation. 2013 we kick off. I think in 2012 and 2012 I started to negotiate a water tank. Okay, I don't mention name, but it's clearly stated also with one of the manufacturer. So I told them the idea of going online to sell water tank via e-commerce. All right, that time I still remember the manager, but he's no longer there lah. He was telling me, Ang, I love your idea. That's brilliant. Wow. We also jack up a bit, right? But what? But 2012, you only sell about 3 units of water tank for the past 12 months. How are you gonna convince me that you can sell more with your e-commerce business model? Okay, it didn't hit me that bad because, like I said, to sell in e-commerce is a different platform, different landscape, not
Yeah.
easy. And then to convince people like the manufacturers and brand owners, all right, to tell them that, hey, you know what, I can sell Chapa Lab or water tank for you, or I'm not the kind of person that like to bluff lah. It's not easy, man. So, but I told him that, I said, never mind, I'm not getting any commission. I'm not charging any commission, but I love to try. So I'm very, very happy and lucky that, blessful also lah, that he gave me the opportunity. So in 2013, stainless steel water tank, okay. Please bear in mind that the water tank, the black color one, that is called a poly water tank or polyethylene, okay, water tank. That one is the most commonly that you see in your houses, existing houses.
Yeah.
Their price is about 100 over to 300 or maybe 400 over, depending on the size. But usually available at your home one is about 150, 200 gallon, which about 200 to 250 ringgit lah. Okay. But if you talk about the equivalent to stainless steel water tank, we are talking about 1,000, where the price is 5-4. So that is why it's not easy to sell a stainless steel water tank. The water tank itself is more than ringgit, ribu one. Okay, that's the challenge. Okay, so in 2013, I think I forgot already. I have the data last time, a lot lah. I think I sell about 50 pieces for the whole year, and then went up to 100 over, went up with a lot already. I think a lot already. So anyway, a lot already. I have some data here. You look at this one. This is a case study. So for the water tank, actually I switched. We have, because once we reach a certain quantity or threshold, I've been selling more than 350 to 400 units of water tank for 2018-19. All right. 18 and 19 is definitely combined water tank itself, more than 400 pieces of water tank with a market value of almost about 500,000 to 600,000. All right, easily. Then I started to, of course, at the same time, we started to have our own brand. So we branded as ATKC, stainless steel water tank. All right. So what I'm going to show you here is that how I believe that how we actually use YouTube and also our social medias, for example, Facebook, to convert the customers from buying this King Kong water tank or this brand of water tank, convert them to buy our own brand, switching that. It's not easy. It's not easy. Seriously, it's not easy. I've been trying for the past 2018 and 19, but the result is like they still lead us by 8 to 2, 7 to 3, or 6 to 6, 7, means 7 BG, their one, 3 BG, our one. We're still trailing behind. Okay. Right? But 2020 is so different because, like I said, I got more time. I got a lot of time during the MCO. I started to do a lot of videos, and I record and I do a lot of videos on stainless steel water tank. Okay, I'm not hard selling my own brand, but I just want the audience to know what they are getting, why they need to buy a water tank. What is the difference between this and that kind of water tank? How to install the water tank? Where are you supposed? Should I need a pump? Should I need a water filter to inclusive inside my water tank? So I do a lot of research, okay, based on my experience, and the customers also, they ask us a lot of questions. We compile and we do videos. So we come back to the table here. If you see the graph, so the blue color is my own brand, I think, ATKC. Okay. The pink color is another brand lah. We call it the KK brand lah. Okay. So as you can see at April, we only sell 1, all right? So very little, 1 PG, I think around there lah, near the 1 and 0 there. So that's the turning point where we become very active in our YouTube, and we started to publish in our Facebook. You see, the blue color one is ADKC brand.
Wow.
Suddenly you find that there's a switch. Switch of consumer buying. Then you started to ask, the good question is that, why are the consumers suddenly pick ATKC? Walao, ATKC lucky number. Cannot be, right? Correct. I mean, they can't choose ATKC because suddenly, oh, you know what? ATKC is like it's a very science of prosperity, it cannot be, right? So, then I started
So I guess because you isolate lah, this is your brand and you isolate because you are the only one doing marketing for it. So you know, and your only marketing was social media, so you know that's where the sales coming from lah, right?
Yes, I believe it's from here.
Okay, wow.
But like I said,
Wow.
when I do my video, I also never mention. I always never mention that you have to buy my tank. I don't do that.
Okay.
Because for me, that's old style. I only talk about the benefits of using a stainless steel water tank. What is the difference?
Wow.
Comparison, how to install and stuff like that. Which generally, yes, I do brand it in my video, but I don't sell my brand.
Okay.
That's the difference. So eventually you find out that this thing, and if you look at the total, 2020, we sold about in total 626, 626
Whoa.
stainless steel water tank. ATKC brand dominated 398 as compared to 228. This is a data this morning. So
well done.
Yeah, actually I'm very happy also lah. But this proof also that, I said, go back to today's topic.
YouTube really converts for you.
Yeah. YouTube's with the help of Facebook and also these other social medias. Like I said, I cannot correctly quantify the numbers, but I believe that all these are related, and how I just use YouTube and I flip the sales around.
Yeah.
You look at it and you see, hey, suddenly ATKC is selling so well. Like I said, for me, I would say that you talk about branding, every single stainless steel water tank has my own ATKC logo on top of it. Just imagine every single home you go around this taman, pushing around that corner taman, then you see ATKC, ATKC, ATKC. Yeah, right? And the tank is going to last you for 10 years minimum, So I got 10 years of
So you got free branding billboard on everybody's house for 10 years lah.
Yes.
No wonder you do stainless steel water tank. So clever.
Money, right? Even though I don't make money from selling my tank, but I earn the royalty of advertising for 10 years for my brand. And the best part is that...
And last year you added 398 all around Malaysia.
398 for ATKC brand and King Kong is 228. Yeah, 398 lah. Impressive.
Well done. Very good. This is something that people don't change for 10 years, So
exactly.
It's quite good that you can actually sell 398 of them. Because I honestly don't think my mother changed any tanki or anything for the last 10 years.
Yeah, like I said, this is I think blessing in disguise or something like that. But this is the part that I will love to show the audience that, very good example that maybe directly or indirectly, I'm using social media, YouTube especially, to flip the sales and to bring my brand closer to my audience.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. That's it. It's not. We are not talking about money. We are not talking about profit. No, nothing to do with profit. But we're just talking about the brand acknowledgement here.
Yeah.
As simple as that. Oh, okay. This one, nothing much.
Wow.
I just want to make a comparison of visitors going to my platform, ewarehouse.my. If you can see with the introduction of social media, they are growing. Then we have a drop at 2019 around there.
Right.
But for this metrics, I told my team as well. I said this metrics is not correctly represent the whole thing, is because look at 2016, 17, I would say 18 onwards. 18 onwards, the marketplaces are doing very well. So, but we do not factor in the visit from there. So that's why the graph is a little bit like that. But very good that we see 2019 and 20, we see is growing. So this is, I would say,
it's amazing.
Yeah, appearance of social medias along with our e-commerce that contribute to the visits, visitors growing. Not too bad, but it's not completely accurate. Like I said, we did not factor in the marketplaces, the contribution from the marketplaces.
Yeah.
Yep. Wait, let me see. All right, summary. I think a summary is very easy. I just talk a few things before you ask me something. So basically, I think what I learned from using YouTube is that now I become a key opinion leader. People always call me a hardware low. So they got questions. Yeah, they will come and approach, talk to me. And I also find that a lot of new brand owners, manufacturers, or importers, they contacted me and they bring me samples and in the hope that
they throw at you now.
Yeah, they throw me, seriously.
They drive to Banting and give to you.
My sample on your table, Oh, okay, but I'm good. So second thing, I think the very important thing that what we are looking for is sales leads. So from YouTube, like I say, I tag to my products. From my product, I tag to YouTube. Besides monetization from YouTube, I believe that a lot of people get to know what I do, what I sell.
Yeah.
So if they want to buy something, better buy from Ang, more convenient. Anything I can call Ang to watch his video and do it, you know. Then we talk about conversion, of course, from sales leads. We are attracting more people to contact us via our retail store. You know, they come to retail. They really come to retail after they they look at our products online. That is so true. I don't know why. Maybe it worked for our products. So conversion where they can buy online, you know, and they from this one buy one thing become buy 5 things, 10 things. That kind of effect lah. That kind of ripple effect. It really happened.
Yeah, I think it's also very good for your website because YouTube and or your Facebook drive directly to your website. Whereas like if you use the e-commerce marketplaces, right, they drive in existing traffic to your to your marketplace, but your original viewers and everything, they will go to your website.
Correct.
Yeah, so there's a big difference. All this actually help your original website.
Of course, our core is definitely to improve our own website. However, we cannot neglect the fact that for marketplaces, they also are very strong in magnetizing the customer overs with the perks that I've mentioned earlier in the show. And then the last part, I like to mention this thing, is the price versus value. I remember I think yesterday we were talking about like all of us right now are facing a lot of competition. Okay?
Yeah.
Competition in terms of price war. In terms of price, we are facing that competition. People are selling lower and lower, and there's always a cheaper price in the market.
Yeah.
So that is actually quite detrimental, seriously, to our business. So, and of course, through the using of social medias and also like YouTube, for example, you know, I love this YouTube because we do not, like I said, you know, in my YouTube video, I seldom and very rarely I talk about pricing, and I really don't talk about you must buy from me. I don't do this. But I hope that the services or the consultation or the advice given to you, I hope to win another 10 to 20% in your heart when you're trying to buy, on who you will buy this product from. So for me, that is more because you don't, anyone can sell cheap, you sell cheap, a lot of customers buy from you. It's a fact. It's nothing to be surprising about. But what we
want... There's no loyalty though.
Yeah, there's no loyalty. And what we want is that we want to provide the service on top of the pricing. Our price need to be reasonable. But of course, the value of service, you know, that is more important. Like I said, you know, when we make our money, we need to give back to our own team as well. There's no point that I sell too cheap and I cannot afford a good salary, bonus packages, and also these attractive perks to my team.
Yeah.
I don't think, I don't think that that's the correct way of doing business. So we need to make a reasonable profit. That's my stand. You know, that's very important. So summary, I'm almost done here to the Q&A session.
Right. So I think we have kind of like kept this quite session quite open because I kind of asked you questions along the way already, and along the way we already answered quite a few of the Q&A. So Joyce is asking whether there's any replay for this webinar. I think yes, you can actually watch this on our Facebook with Ang's permission, of course. We will leave this video on our Facebook for you lah. So you can actually go in there to check it out after this. We have a 4:30 session with iPay88. We'll be talking about digital payment. So we'll talk about all the e-wallets, the evolution, and all that kind of stuff after this lah. But meanwhile, if anybody has any questions for Ang, you know, to talk about his YouTube, his journey, hardware shop, any of these things, you know, feel free to ask any more questions. I will put another 1-2 minutes to see whether anybody has any questions lah, because I think I've answered them along the way. That's why now, like, no, until Q&A got no more already. But guys, don't forget to follow his channel. It's 80KC e-warehouse home improvement store.
Yeah.
You just search 80KC YouTube, you find already one.
Yeah. I think the most important.
What does 80KC stand for?
Well, actually, is actually a short form of my father's name. 80K is my father's name, and the C is because the first company that my father started. Okay, my father used to be, I would say that employee lah, makan gaji lah, right? So the first company he started is actually 80K Construction. So from there we have to have that legacy, you know, living along the
So
coming.
sweet.
Like I said, nobody's going to take care of family business unless it's the children. See,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
really, really nice.
But I think I'm for this. Any question? I mean,
no, there's a comment from Yu Chen. She says, if ever you go on live stream, I want to watch, and I will definitely watch your YouTube videos.
wow,
She finds you very
much,
energetic.
Yeah. No, I think part of the reason is because I'm quite comfortable with this Wen is because I've known her for many years since
Yeah, my goodness. I met you at my
since the
cyber
day we
sale
started
2015.
our e-commerce, and she was doing her influencing influencers thing lah, right? I know her
Yeah,
quite long.
first year. I met you the first year.
Yeah, that's why I say that we are more comfortable talking, and then easy for me to actually blurt out a lot of secrets. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. So it's been you've given us additional 30 minutes here. Thank you so much for your time. Paise, you supposedly agree 1 hour only. Then
It's okay.
tamba for another 30 minutes. Thank you so much.
Very, very lost sore. So I keep saying the things and say the thing. Hope that it doesn't
No
bother
lah.
my audience lah. But
No
seriously,
lah, of
what
course
I've
not.
shared is actually from what I felt, what I've been through, So I
Yeah.
really don't want you guys to repeat the same thing. It's a long journey, man, not easy. All right.
Okay,
so,
we're gonna form a group after this lah, to
Alright.
discuss the how to monetize on the YouTube lah. I think you got it right lah somehow. Okay, so are you ready to start? I think 8 out of 9 people say they are ready to start their YouTube
Wow,
channel.
good lah.
Well done, guys. So
See.
we look forward to seeing more of you join the YouTube journey as a brand. I think a lot of brands have come to Sushivid to ask us to find YouTubers for you, specifically like hardware. I think remember 5 years ago, Ang asked me, got YouTuber? I'm like, bola, don't have. Where to find YouTuber do hardware? Malaysia, DIY, don't have, So that's when I guess, I was really, really happy that he started, and now I'm going to sell him as my YouTuber already.
It's okay lah.
Right, find new sponsor.
I think my advice, before we conclude, I always say this lah. Don't try not to. Audience, please listen. Don't try to put money in front of what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
The most important thing, make sure that you have a very clear objective, and make sure you understand your resources. Go and do it. And talk about money later lah. That's number one. Number two is that I look at, that are you ready to start your creating content on your YouTube channel? That I saw it's like 89% saying yes, I tell you, you don't bullshit me, huh? Yesterday I was talking to Wen. All these people, everyone talk only. Yeah, say I will start the YouTube content. I'm going to start my YouTube channel, but there's no execution after this. So I said, sorry.
It is harder. I think a lot of people.
Bullshit me, when you say that you better go and do something out of it. Then you can always tag me.
Awesome. Okay, guys, don't forget to follow him on Facebook. Add him also. No, follow him on Instagram. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. And that QR code there can thorough scan already, I'm sure.
Facebook, okay, just search for my name and then just say that, hey, you know what? Then I'll add you in my Facebook friends lah.
Can. Okay, so this sums up the session for today. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Ang, so much for your time and it's very inspiring journey and story. I hope that it's beneficial for everybody. Have a good day and have a good weekend, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Do join us for the 4:30 session. The Zoom is in the chat. Thank you.
The 4:30 session is also my friend Johnny from iPay88. So stay tuned for his upcoming one, All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay, guys. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Okay.